Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5. Bagley with the bucket. Here's Los Angeles now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seeds. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. That, in theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here's Fox after the basket by the Lakers. Outside, Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich from the baseline. Green with the block. McGee finds James. Second shot opportunity. McGee's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Here's Davis. Barnes grabs the miss. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to New Orleans. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's stolen by Bagley. Count that bucket.
Gotta push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
There's Green with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Giles in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Rondo. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Kuzma with it. Picked up by Joseph. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 2 on the bucket from Heel. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Passes it to Kuzma, and stolen by Bazemore. To the paint, here's Joseph. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that makes it a tie ball game. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Joseph. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Holmes with the steal. One-on-one here. And it's sent back by Howard. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Bazemore. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Parker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Caruso. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
You know, one of the strengths of Corey Joseph's game, he's an excellent defender, actually a bit of a pest out there, and does a nice job contesting shots.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're
Shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Bradley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
James against Barnes. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Fox against Bradley. Bjelica passes it to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Fox. Clock at 6. Barnes looking around. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. James with the bucket. James has got 7.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Fox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Basket counts. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stolen by McGee. Shoots it up. And it's James missing.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
And Fox gets it to go.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Los Angeles. Bagley with the bucket.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
James, the pass to Bradley. Lets it fly from 18. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 10 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Rondo finds Kuzma. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 points on the basket from Giles. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
The Kings trail by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The drive by Rondo. That misses off the backboard.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A second chance effort. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Sweet little floater. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. A drive by Barnes. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The feed to Morris. Back to LeBron, trying to end the drought. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the rejection by LeBron.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They lead by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Now Fox. "15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Barnes. Rebound the Lakers. James in the post. Yes!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Timeout called by the Kings. Guys, your thoughts?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
It's stolen by Green, so it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.